Yes, we made it again to another video, to another vlog today. Welcome back to my channel. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening or good night, depending on where you are around the world. My name is Kudzima Zero, the owner of this YouTube channel, Kudzima Zero YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about something that happened to my life when I was in South Africa, Republic of South Africa. Like I said in my previous videos, if you have been following my previous videos, when I restarted my channel, I've been talking about when I was in South Africa for a long time. So this story that happened to me happened when I was in South Africa. So I want to talk about something very emotional and sad or bad that happened to me when I was in South Africa, when another guy scammed me in South Africa, the guy from Johannesburg, the economic city of South Africa, or the financial hub of South Africa. So this guy scammed me from Johannesburg. So I was around, I was doing my honors or master's degree in South Africa. So I met this guy on Facebook. Then he says to me, you know what? So I've been following for some time on Facebook, until maybe there was some kind of small friendship, me and him, or maybe just a little bit of a relationship, me and him on Facebook. So since I was interested in making money, everything to do with business or entrepreneurship, so this guy says to me, if you want to make more money, you can join forex trading. Then I said, okay, I can join forex. Okay, fine. So what can I do? Then he says that I'm running a forex trading company and I'm based in Johannesburg. Then he says a lot of nice things, a lot of sweet ways, a lot of everything for me to fall into the trap. And truly, and unfortunately, I fell into the trap. So he says, no, we can start by you sending money to me. Then I'm going to help you to make more money. So what I'll do, I wanted to send you 1.5, which is 1,500 Rand. Then I'm going to make it 5,000. I'm going to make it 5,000 or 6,000 around there. I'm like, what? They just said that. So it was around January 2016 or January 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So he said that by the end of this January, if you send me 1.5, 1,500 Rand, by the end of January, I'll send you back 5,000 Rand or 6,000 Rand into your bank account. So then I did the maths or the mathematics. Then I saw that, which means my money is increased by 4 times or 5 times if I give him the 1,500 Rand that he was requesting from me. Right. So there's a kind of business that I was doing in my campus, in my university. I was running like a small shop. So I raised the money, 1,500 Rand. Then I sent to the guy. Then he said, fine. So he gave me an account number. Okay, go to the bank, on the ATM, deposit this money in this specific bank account. After that, then I'll give you further instructions. Then I raised the money. I took the account number. I went to the ATM in town. Then I deposit the money. After deposit the money, they said, fine, wait for me after 2 weeks. Then you get your 5,000 Rand or around 6,000 Rand back. They said, fine. Then I waited for the time, 1 week. Then I was trying to speak to him. So I realized something. I think after 1 week passed by, then I said, sir, how are you? How are you doing? Then the guy was like quiet, not responding to me, not answering me back. Then I started to sense or feel that something's bad. Then the second week now, when I'm expecting my money back, my 5,000 Rand or maybe my 6,000 Rand back to me, they said, say, how are you? How are you doing? Is everything fine? Then nothing, no response, no answer, no word from him, no message from him, no text, nothing from him. And I knew, yeah, I've been scammed. So this was my first time in South Africa where I got scammed by South African, by South African, by South African. According to my small research or according to my whatever, I knew the guy is South African, not even Nigerian, not even Ghana, or maybe from these West African countries. No, I knew the guy is South African from my research that I did. Then I waited. So I thought maybe in the third week, week number three, third week, maybe you're gonna come back and say, I was busy, sorry, what, with all these maybe apologies to me. But unfortunately, nothing happened. I tried to phone him, no answer. Phone calls after phone calls, text message after text message, everything after everything, nothing happened. The guy went quiet until right now when I'm talking to you. That money, that money went down the drain. This is my first experience when somebody scammed me in the Republic of South Africa when I was an university student. Around around my honors year or my master's year at the university. So it was about to do the forex trading. And for a long time, I've been desiring to trade forex or to do something along the lines of forex trading. Because I heard from my friends, from some other people in South Africa, even in Zimbabwe, that this kind of business is very good. You make a lot of money. What. And I'm somebody who have been interested in making money all my life, since from primary school, high school, university level. I've been somebody fully engrossed in making money, fully given to making money. So I think that's how I fell for this trap, whereby somebody says to me, "I know, send me money. I'm gonna double it, or I'm gonna triple it, or I'm gonna quadruple it to become 5,000 rand or 6,000 rand." Then I fell for the trap, but I didn't know. I just trusted the person randomly. It was just some kind of random trust that I gave it to the person. So this is my experience how I got scammed in South Africa, my first time. So in summary, it was something to do with forex trading. And I met the guy on Facebook. He says, "No, give me money. I'm gonna uh, multiply it by four, multiply it by five. Then you're gonna get big money in just 2 weeks." Then I gave you the money, and I went after the 2 weeks, and I tried to follow up the matter, and the guy is not responding, is not answering back to me, is not saying anything. Phone call after phone call, text message after text message, nothing until this recent day. And I was very disappointed. I was very hurt. It was a painful issue to me at that time, because I remember at that particular moment in that year, in that very time, this man was very important to me. This man was very crucial to me because I had some other commitments or obligations that I needed to meet at that particular point in time. But then I said, no, let me just sacrifice. Since I'm going to get 5,000 rand or maybe 6,000 rand, let me just sacrifice and give this forex trading guy, since he has pledged to help me. And I gave him the money, and then nothing came back to me. Nothing happened on that wise. And I remember the psychological trauma, the emotional torture that struck me at that moment. I remember because I needed that money at that time. I didn't have a lot of money to just throw around, splash around. No, I had to sacrifice to take this 1,500 rand and give this guy. But then, so I don't know. But so this is my experience in South Africa. How I got scammed the first time in South Africa, because of forex trading, because of my desire to make money, because of my passion to do business, to do entrepreneurship. So I think the guy capitalized on that thing within me. Then he won over me, but it's fine. But what I know, my God will judge him. This one I'm very sure. My God in heaven, Jehovah, will judge him in this life. Will judge him in this life. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for stopping by on my channel. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And my name is Kudzima Zero from Republic of Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. Remember to pray. Remember to drink water. And this is my story, how I got scammed in South Africa for the very first time in my life. But God is good. I managed to recover from the loss, financial loss. I managed to recover from that psychological trauma, from that emotional torture. I managed to recover by the grace of God, Jehovah. And I thank Him so much forever and ever. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you. Remember to pray, like I said, and remember to drink water. It's healthy for your body. I'm signing out now. Sharp.